Are you someone who struggles with anxiety? I know people that do, and I have some great friends that do. The struggle is real, and it's one that isn't taken lightly. I know that sometimes people feel like, well, just shake it off, get over it, move on, do whatever you need to do, but keep going. The problem is, it isn't that easy. Scripture says, be anxious for nothing, but in all things give thanks. There is truth in that, and there is some ideas in that that should be practiced. Because one of the things that we can do in giving thanks is that we can counteract the activities of the anxiety that's trying to overcome us. The problem with anxiety is that sometimes it's a vicious cycle. It's what I call the elevator or the winding staircase, whereby we become upset because we are upset. We become anxious because we are anxious. And then we get upset because we've gotten upset over something that we're anxious about, and we think, well, we shouldn't be anxious about it, and we go on and on and on, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. The reality is that one of the things that we can do is, in some ways, just acknowledge it. In other words, normalize it. Saying things like, you know what, I am here again. It's okay. I can get through this. I can get to the other side. Part of the problem is that we fight it. We fight it so much that, well, it takes us over. We're upset because we know that it's something that we think, and I put in quotes here, that we shouldn't do. And I hate that because the reality is the things we think we shouldn't do, well, we do. And that's the problem. And Paul talks about that. Paul talks about the fact that the very things that we desire not to do, well, we do them. We do them anyway. Anxiety is one of those. We worry. We get upset. We try to please everyone, and that's part of the problem. And, well, we can't please everyone. We can't make everyone happy. And when we can't, just because they're upset, well, maybe we shouldn't be. But we do anyway, don't we? So what's the real cure? I don't know what the cure is. I do know that God is saying, be anxious for nothing, but in all things give thanks. Perhaps one of the things we need to practice is thankfulness, even in difficult times of trouble and sorrow and struggle. In other words, thank God for the opportunity to practice. I don't know if it will work, but I do know this, that whatever God says to do, do it anyway. Not because of the result that you'll get in the moment, but because of the result you'll get in the long term. Think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.